to get mean, I'm a lean revolution machine. Want people stay, they sway. Want today is good as any day. Y'all feel slightly this, let's resist. Raise your fist and pump like this. Promises all the time. Don't cross the line, and you know it's mine. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty, let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty, let's roll.
Jamila.
Lefty guy. Got an echo.
No more, we don't.
No more.
I have a checklist. No, I have a checklist that I go through, so I don't make that mistake anymore.
Really? When did you discover checklists?
When I used to fly airplanes, I used to fly Cessna 152s. I don't know if you knew that.
Well, yeah, there's a checklist, yeah.
We had a checklist before we go on our little flight, and you got to check the wings, get all the fuel, the air out of the wings. Make sure there's fuel in there.
170 whatever or 150 whatever.
152. This is back in the 80s, man.
Yeah. Would you go to ground school? The ground school and all that?
Yeah, that was tough, man. Ground school was really tough.
How long did that take?
Months, 6 months, I think it was. And it was really cool, but I didn't have the money to keep current. Like, you have to keep current. You have to be flying all the time, and I don't have money to keep flying all the time. So,
I was offered a guy I was working for in Oklahoma who was going to ground school, and he wanted somebody else to do it. So he offered to lend me the money, and I could pay him back whenever, but the thing is, I'd found out through another friend who had I don't know what kind of plane it was. It was a 1946 aerobatic sort of plane, like the stick, one seat behind the other and the stick. And turns out that the one sensation I don't like is where you're gaining altitude fairly quickly, and then you kind of go over the hump and almost, that weightless feeling for a second, it disorients me. And I'm uncomfortable being disoriented if I had the controls. But then the guy that finally got his license, he wanted, hey, man, come on up, I'll take you for, and we'll go up for an hour. And then we went up, and he started coming back around to do a touch and go. And I'm like, Thurman Munson, Yankee catcher and captain of the Yankees, died doing touch and goes, I didn't sign on, hey, I'll come up and land and take off, the two most dangerous parts of flying. Let's do that over and over for my thrill. So I refused, I mean, I'm not going to jump out the plane, but he did, however, I mean, I took the controls and he showed me some stuff, and then he had me just do a U-turn and try not to descend or gain altitude. Like, I forget what the small area was. I found that easy as could be. I mean, you got to sort of like counteract going down. It's like holding a pan of water in a room that's moving. You got it. Anyway, I was very good at that, but I wouldn't trust myself.
Do you ever feel the G-force when you're the opposite of when you're floating, when you're going down and you pull up and you're getting pressed into the seat?
Yeah, I don't mind that so much. No, I really don't mind. It's a comforting feeling. The other one makes me like a little dizzy or something. The other one, man, my mind's like, my whole everything's planted. Did you ever do a hammerhead?
Hammerhead.
Yeah, you go straight up. And then when you lose, when you can't go straight up anymore, the plane, you can sideways, you don't fall backwards. When
Okay,
you
not a
go
stall.
up,
Yeah, not a stall.
you do that. But the thing is, at that one split second, you're this was like with the aerobatic plane we're doing, and you'd feel it, and then for that split second, you weren't going anywhere. The airplane was, but it just stopped going up and then came back down, and that was so cool. That was the best, doing that in Oklahoma with a guy that he was 23. He was a Navy pilot, and no, maybe Air Force actually, yeah. But he'd done an F-15, I think it was, around the peninsula of Florida in 45 minutes, which is really a long peninsula. And, I'd ask a simple question like, well, how do you know where we are? Because, well, I don't exactly, but it's a clear day and it's Oklahoma. So he'd go down over non-residential areas and look and read street signs from about like 30 feet up, no telephone wires or nothing.
Oh, man.
That's so you never really how much ground school did you cover?
Oh, I finished it. I couldn't I couldn't keep going. It just it got very expensive, so I just that was tough. I flew out of Marlboro Airport, and there was tension wires right at the end of the runway. So you had to be, it was a tough place to learn because you had to fly up over these wires when you took off, and then land over the wires when you landed. It was just crazy. So, and we used to practice those wing stalls. That was crazy too. You'd make the plane stall out, and you just go whoop, fall down out of the sky.
Yeah, that worried me when the aerobatic plane guy said, "Hey, listen to how quiet it is," and he just shut his engine off. And and it was quiet except for the sound of me going, "What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?" Johnny Trash.
Johnny Trash in the house. Hi, Johnny. Nicole's here. What are we doing?
I got his joint.
Oh, okay. Right on.
Hello.
There you go. That's you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Right on. What do we?
You have to do it again, though.
Starting over. You've been here 2 seconds. Really?
I can't get the damn thing off. They baby proof it, and they also adult proof it.
Arthritis people proof it.
Dude, like the packs that we sell of like the fresh flour? That is like trying to get out a bomb. It's like...
Well, let's not talk crap about our sponsors, but I do prefer better packaging because I have arthritis.
I'm not talking crap.
I am.
It's
because I don't like the packaging at all. When I can't open it, I don't like it. But I'm going to tell you how I like the product.
Open.
Oh, my God.
And then I put it in my jar. You have to This one is Tea Time, I think I
Okay,
chose.
I like Yeti. Actually, I bought some
That's
Yeti
why
today.
I chose it.
Yeah, I bought some Yeti today and I smoked it. It was amazing. So,
Am I allowed to light it
all right, yes.
on camera?
This is made in New Jersey, so yeah, let's do this. But yeah, we need better. And you know what I like when they do this? When they put the little humidity packs in here.
Yes.
I
You know
love
who
that.
did that? Agrikind does that.
Yeah, I love that.
And you know what? I took it out of the package, and that one wasn't too hard to open either, actually. But I took it out of the package and I put it, once I had like only a few nugs left, I put it in a little container and I took that thing out and I still use it. It's still working.
So here we go, Yeti. We're gonna smoke some Yeti hybrid, and we're smoking. What's this
I think
called?
it's Tea Time. I think that's the one I chose.
Tea Time Hybrid Indoor Flower Power. Indoor grown flower.
We were talking about the Yeti before, so I was like, you know what? Let me grab one for us too.
Sounds good.
And the price, man. Today,
Yeah.
every Tuesday, we have, for every day of the week, we have all different types of like percentages off. So today is pre-roll Tuesday.
Pre-roll
So-
Tuesday.
This was like $8.
There you go. If you're not here, you're missing out on a great deal. Be driving, people. Be driving to the Mad Hatter.
I'm pretty sure it's normally like 14 too, which is, it's a good discount.
So when you say like a, hybrid, everything's kind of a hybrid, and I wonder where, say is that sativa leaning or indica leaning hybrid? You
really
almost have to go that 60-40, 40-60, 30-70, to get an idea, because it's just so much. There's,
Oh, I just have a tiny head. Okay.
I'd like to run across a really, 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 a 100%er one way or the other.
How do we know? It doesn't say here whether it's.
I'm going to check the online.
Yeah, it may say online.
Oh yeah, you can always find it online,
On our website, on Manhattan Dispensary. Sometimes it'll tell you. Not all the time. So when it doesn't tell you if it's like 75% sativa, whatever, it usually means it's 50-50.
Yeah. I think though, even if they tried to get 50-50, it'd still end up being 47-53
Yeah,
or
there's
something.
no way.
Yeah.
No way.
So, but it's generally all hybrids. What's the most? Is there a 100%? I think that's all gone. It's lost. How did it become lost? I mean, with all the hybrids there are, and there always weren't. Going back decades, at some point, it just seems like there used to be a clearer feel between one and the other. Actually, before I even knew any sativa or indica, is going back several decades, but you knew there was some that made you more tired than the other and more physically relaxed, and then some made you laugh a lot, which would invariably be the sativa, because it'd be all up in the head. You'd be having fun. So I've always preferred the sativa, even though it's not doesn't take as much command of your body. But.
A lot of people I work with, see, I'm new in the cannabis industry. I've been smoking forever. But a lot of people in the Mad Hatter are trying to tell me that I don't know how true it is that there is no such thing as like a true indica anymore, and no such thing as a true sativa.
Well, that's
Is
what I'm
that
saying.
true?
Yeah, that's what I. That's I mean,
It's tough, so-
I'm not 100%.
Yeah. Like some grower has seeds of some stuff that, some land race stuff that he got in Jamaica or Afghanistan or,
Well, having
they don't have it. It's not commercially available because everything's crossed with everything now.
Yeah, well, but
You're breaking up.
I can remember. Can you hear me? Yeah, a time when certainly there wasn't any real. What kind is this? When you were just getting a 3-finger lid. But then originally there seemed to be 7 or 8 original strains that everything seemed to be come from, and I can't remember exactly what they are. I'm pretty sure Northern
Johnny
Lights.
says Johnny says sativas take too long to grow.
Oh,
Well, too long is a relative thing. If you're growing for like, well, especially if it was to share and stuff, and you will want something quicker, maybe. But once
Yeah,
they're growing, you have
medicine.
a steady supply.
Yeah, for medicine, it's worth it. He says, I grew this strain called Pac-Man. It took 14 weeks to finish flowering.
wow.
Really?
Pac-Man sounds like fun, though. So I finally got to see what the tea time tells me. And on our website, it doesn't tell me if it's a sativa or an indica leaning, but it does say it's Skittles with RS11 mixed together. What do you think it tastes like? Because it's telling me on here, it's saying sweet layered with a citrus floral herbal tones. And honestly, yeah.
That sums it up pretty well. Right?
Yeah. That's kind of cool that it like really...
But you also knowing what strain it is and what you expect. To me, it's more like the weather. It's like 86, but it feels like 98. I have it's supposed to be more sativa leaning, but what does it feel like? So in the end, I really don't care as long as I know which is which. So if I have two different kinds, I know which is which, but not even what kind it is.
Have you checked Leafly?
Don't need to know. Just a name. Just let me know if you come across any Ecuadorian blue, because it's a hoax.
Yeah, somebody got you with the Ecuadorian blue. Are you checking Leafly?
No, I started it.
I'm still on. Did you see? It tells you all this different stuff on here about like how you're supposed to feel, how long it should be, what it tastes like.
Check Leafly. That's what we should check. That'll tell you.
You know what? I used to check Leafly all of the time when I was in high school. I haven't been on there in a very long time.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Well, for whatever it says, you ever just sort of rate that rate the rating, and say, I don't find that to be true, or yes, I see what they mean, or I don't taste it. Go through the checklist. Check the checklist.
I take that. Check it. Double check it. Hey, so there's a story that just came out. Trump's new DEA administrator omits cannabis rescheduling from the top priorities. Now, he did say that was one of his top priorities when he got confirmed, and now he's like, oh, it's probably number 10 or 11 now.
So you're not looking for me to be surprised, are you? No.
I was just going to say the same thing.
Say one thing and then do another after being confirmed? Unheard of. It's horrendous.
Brother, you eat it. What's that?
To say it's not one of the DEA's top priorities begs the question, what do you have to do about it? In other words, they're not the one really going to make the final, they're not going to do the research. They're the one that are going to have to look at what they got and just make a decision. Look for information. Let other people take care of it. It's not their top priority. We got 5 decades of that being true.
We literally have one of the highest homeless population in the world. Not only in the country, like the world. And he's worried about banning paper straws and taking children out of schools and deporting them. So I'm really not surprised that he doesn't want to change laws on something that helps people that's not a narcotic.
Well, it's to me really, really, really simple. If you have more than 3/4 of the states, which is what you would need to actually, you could pretty much do anything you want with a constitution if states would vote on, 3/4 of the way on something. But anyway, they have medical cannabis programs. Now, if Schedule 1 says there is no known medical use. No known medical use. If they say that, they're saying that opposite 35 states that have laws to the contrary. I would
40.
think, okay,
40 states.
40. Not the point. The point is
It's going to be 50 soon.
that he's saying it's not a top priority. And why would that not be a top priority when there's that opposite of the thing? In other words, it's either really, really wrong for 40 states, or it's really wrong to keep saying it has no known medical value and is unsafe even under a physician's supervision. You know, it's that could be argued as long, you know, really in a humorous way, I suppose. But to say it has no known medical value is like, it's kind of hyperbole, but it's not. It's just part of a law. You know what I mean? There's
Well,
too much. You can't. Yeah, let's argue that point with the DEA. Stand up for that point. Give us some path where that might be true. I mean, just the broadest path you can think of to what would lead to saying, "Hey, there is no use." All the others we thought were wrong. All the signs that does exist were wrong.
What's that?
Sorry, I didn't get
What's
to
that?
hear what he said.
Oh.
Anyway,
I cut him off.
keeping it at that is a definition, by the way, of a hoax. It's a Schedule 1 hoax. It's a hoax. I mean, it is, right? Look up what an actual hoax is. This is it, and it's been going on for a long time. So why doesn't anybody call it a hoax? You know, how many hoaxes we got going? Hundreds! But this isn't among them. It's the biggest one of all. Well, second to windmills, of course.
I'm good on that now.
Unbelievable.
I mean, to say that it doesn't have any type of medical property is like, honestly, I don't get offended quite easily, but that's quite offensive because I have a lot of health issues my whole life. And if marijuana wasn't around, I probably right now would be in active addiction. So, with that saying, I mean, fibromyalgia, Cushing's, like cancer, I haven't had it all at this point.
But coming from an organization that would not allow testing by the path of being the only source of what would they consider legitimate gold standard tests would have to come from them, obviously, at their one facility in Oxford, Mississippi, University of Mississippi. So what they would always say is, we're not going to release the study material because it would jeopardize more legitimate studies than this. In other words, there are more legitimate studies that if we did this, we wouldn't have it for those studies, all while maintaining we don't need another supplier beyond where they got in Oxford, Mississippi. So, yeah, that's exactly, again, the definition of who's perpetuating the hoax, the one in charge of it all, you know? I mean, there's no checks or balances at all, and no time limits. So when they are told they must produce something, it never come with a time limit whenever they have done anything. So, you know, I mean, they can say we're working on it for like seriously 2 years at one point. Going back, I forget what it was for, but it was like 2 years. Still haven't quite finished that.
What do you think, like in your opinion, what is the reason why they're not prioritizing it? Because I want to hear somebody else's ideals on this one.
Well,
I already have.
Yeah, I would, you know, I mean, I follow usually the best worn paths, you know, like, in other words, if I'm looking for where the fire is, I'm going to go in the direction of the smoke, you know, I mean, if I see some. So I would say it's the all-powerful pharmaceutical industry, because this is a medicine that can be grown, and it's a medicine that can be grown for so many reasons. So if that was legitimized by getting it out of Schedule 1, the pharmaceutical industry will suffer a hit.
Exactly.
So, I think that's it. And it doesn't even matter to find quid pro quo arrangements between legislators and the pharmaceutical industry. It's understood. It's like, you know when to stroke and when not to, when to push away. And in this case, when, which is a double indemnity in New Jersey, being really a pharmaceutical state as there is. I don't know what state has more of pharmaceutical companies, but population-wise, New Jersey's too near the top. But, just that it has none. If it was phrased any other way, to make it like an actual sticking point on so many things, it also gives control potentially to somebody in government. Like, as an example, if it's Schedule 1, a president could say, we're going to have to take a look at your state's medical cannabis programs because it's a Schedule 1 drug and you're violating federal law. And that can be used as a wedge by a president to bargain with a governor, especially if it's across red-blue lines. You can say, well, I'm going to do this, but I won't do it. I won't come in and look. And basically, the thing about legalizing it for patients I liked is, I noticed, yes, there's a whole lot of patients that aren't going to just grow your own. Hell no. They're not going to even want to use it when it's illegal because they might get caught and they're afraid and they don't have a lot of money and they don't want fucking legal tentacles into them where they have other considerations other than staying the fuck alive and as painful as possible. So yeah, they're afraid. And when it became legal, they got to come out of the closet. And when it became legal to where they knew there was going to be no repercussions, but to think that maybe now with your state being investigated by federal concerns about the Schedule 1 concerns, that's going to really put a damper on things too. And patients don't deserve that because they are at the bad end of the hoax. And who defends that though? I mean, who actually ever discusses just that? Like, yes, it should remain Schedule 1, and I understand what that says. So it can't be done if you admit that it works for medicine, and to somebody to say that it doesn't. I'd like to hear the conversation, but why has that never happened is obviously nobody's going to have a conversation like that. It's Santa Claus isn't real. I don't want to be in a position of having to actually tell somebody with a straight face it is. Yeah. I'd have been a terrible father. I was never a father. That's Johnny. When lies can be good. I get that.
Johnny wants to know if we can grow hemp. Well, Johnny, I got something to tell you. A GOP senator today has successfully blocked a proposed ban on hemp THC products that was included in the key spending bill, giving the industry a win. Very contentious discussions around intoxicating cannabinoids.
What state he was from? Because there are states that could have a thriving hemp industry, and senators usually do things according to helping their home states. I mean, that's a natural way it works. That's where you get your political capital.
Rand Paul stood his ground, and he held up the procedure for hours, and they said, no, we're not going to play your game. We're going to just do it. We're going to cut it out and just cut it out. So thank you, Rand Paul. It's very helpful to patients for intoxicating hemp products. All the other Delta 8, Delta 10.
Yeah.
Patients swear by it. Right? Some of it's pretty good.
Honestly,
hemp.
Yes. I like. So we had a girl other moon rocks, which listen, I
Ooh,
love moon rocks.
yeah.
But we also had this one joint called Rove. I feel like a lot of people who go to dispensaries know about this one. It has hemp in it, live rosin, and diamonds. I prefer personally that one just because I feel more relaxed on it.
Wow.
My body feels like I got fibromyalgia, you know that, but they don't. So that calms the nerves and sciatica as well. It stops the twinges. So I think hemp and RSO as well. I recently tried RSO for the first time a week ago, and I'll never stop taking it. It helps tremendously with anxiety. It helps with my pain. It helps with the nerve problems. It helps.
How much did you take?
Ooh, so the first time I kind of overdid it.
Okay.
Like, I really overdid it. My eyebrows felt like they were vibrating. So I took a indica gummy. It was nighttime, so I took an indica gummy that was like this big, and I just started squirting it out all over it, and I covered the whole gummy and I ate it. Don't recommend that. That's a little bit too much. But like,
How much was that around?
I don't know, but a lot. You're only supposed to take like a grain of rice size.
Yeah, you got to find your dosage.
A grain of rice is definitely not covered.
Well, then, but it begs the question, if you knew that going in, why didn't
I
you
didn't.
take grain size? Why didn't you just try that out like that?
Because when I was talking to people who have taken it before, they say that like people who've been smoking for years and throughout the day, like I have,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
have to take more.
So
I tried it.
Yeah, but the thing is you could try a grain of rice size and then 20 minutes, 30 minutes later go bullshit and have like 3 more grains of rice size and go kind of, titrate, because it doesn't take that long. The only reason I'm saying it is I would advise that to somebody if they were going to try it. And, but
I wasn't aware of that
there is
going in.
there's
But
a
now,
sweet spot though. Have you found where I would guess that would have been the first time, but it
I
sounds
take
like now you found your level. Do you know what that is? I mean,
yes.
if you have a
I
gram
don't.
syringe, how long does a syringe last? Because
I've had it for like a week now, and I've been taking it every day and every night, like in the
okay.
morning and night, and I still have more than a half of like the full
Okay.
syringe.
Well, yeah, you're down. Yeah, that's a really reasonable level.
I think it's going to last me at least a month by doing it the way I'm doing it. And I take a
That's
little bit
awesome.
more than the grain of rice because I did try the grain of
Yeah.
rice and I did say bullshit. I did it on my day off at this point, so I wasn't going to be sick at work or whatever the case may be.
Nice big dab on there. Nice big dab on
Well,
your
that's
finger.
I take about, I don't know if the camera can see it, but like about that much. I
Okay.
measure it to like that,
Yeah.
maybe half a sneak. Like,
Yeah.
what is that?
Something that you're gonna feel.
Yeah,
Feel
and
it.
it doesn't
that's
make me crazy. I don't feel like super duper high on it. I feel like, I wouldn't say a normal person, but less pain, less anxiety. I have really severe anxiety as well. That's why I said I have
Yeah.
a plethora of like issues.
yeah.
So it really
I mean,
does help.
Yeah,
Really
that
does.
sounds very financially achievable for people at that dosage rate you're taking. It's not going to, okay, there's some people that are so close to the line, yeah, anything's going to set the outcome. But as far as things go price wise, that's pretty reasonable. It's a good groove to be in.
And I think it's either $40 or $50. I can't remember fully off the top of my head, but it's worth it. And when customers come into the Mad Hatter, that's where I work as a bud tender. I'm pretty new. I've been here for about 2 months now. And my shtick has always been medical wise. Like when the people come in and need it for medical reasons, everybody usually sends them to me because that's how I use cannabis. Yes, I have fun. I go to a concert and I'll smoke for fun, but I'm also smoking so I can function in a sense, like less of everything else. It really truly helps me, or I'd be in the ICU right now. Because before I started using cannabis, well, I've always smoked it as a teenager, but I didn't use it medically. But then I was in the ICU on and off for 2 years.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, I had a doctor in Bristol, Pennsylvania, and he was like, listen, do you smoke weed? And I was like, yeah, sometimes. And he was like, do you feel any better on it? I was like, honestly, I don't know. He was like, go to whoever you usually go to. go smoke some weed and tell me if your issues are lower or higher. And it turns out to be that, like, I found my medicine because they prescribed me Xanax, they prescribed me Percocets, Oxycontins. I've had like all of the pain, muscle relaxers, everything.
Oh yeah.
And I always take one and I'm like, nope, never again. Once I found that, hi,
Hi,
can she
Liz.
come in? Do we have another one? But once I started trying it and like actually giving it a shot for medical reasons and not just smoking with some friends at a park, like it really truly, I would say it saved my life in many different ways. So that's why I said, I'm like, that's kind of offensive a little bit that they feel that way, because I wouldn't be able to function correctly. I would be in the hospital bed all day, every day. Now
Well,
look at
well, to be thrust into the world of being a patient by a fall and breaking both feet catastrophically, I would have thought I'd known what to expect, but I had no idea until it was really fighting some serious pain, the synergy between opiates and cannabis, to where cannabis would not by itself relieve the pain I have, nowhere near. But opiates couldn't either. And it wasn't until getting out of the hospital where I could combine the two that relief was possible,
okay.
So ironically, but it's fun to be, at least now, we're being at a gastroenterologist appointment yesterday, and it was like going through a whole list of this or that, do you have this, anything that in the family, any illicit drug use. And it was fun to pause and think and go, well, not illicit in the state of New Jersey, but, we're at least people who use cannabis in conjunction as medicine, whether or not they're a patient. I mean, they know they're using it as medicine. They don't have to be a patient to do it. Yeah, there's a whole lot of that going around now. And, it's just nice that they don't have to hide that or not mention it to their doctors, because they're also under the care of physicians, or plural. And it's so much more prevalent and easy for physicians to accommodate that without putting their patient off as if they're doing something wrong for breaking the law when it was breaking the law. So it's good for that.
All right, Liz lights up.
Well,
Lights up the room.
she's not lighting up. I don't see anything over there. She's in.
Liz,
I'm in a dispensary. You introduce her as Liz Lights Up without
Liz Lights Up is in the house.
Lit joint. You didn't.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Yeah.
I
You
didn't
know,
realize
yeah.
you were that Liz. You were in there because I work in the Mad Hatter, so I was coming out to here and I seen you and I looked at your hair and I was like, "You're so cute." And then I love your outfit. You're so cute.
So sweet.
I was like, "Look at her, she is styling." So that's so funny that that's you.
Yeah,
I've heard a lot of
that's me.
stories. He speaks very highly
Good or
about you.
bad.
Oh,
Very good.
We love Liz.
He loves you. Yeah.
Yes.
I love you guys and the Mad Hatter. Oh my God, I love this place.
So much fun here.
Yeah, I'm going to need my own
It is.
spot, but well, we'll talk about that later. But I do. It's such a great dispensary. It really is. The people.
Speaking of that, what can we talk about that now? In other words, the blending of forces going on here at the Mad Hatter. Is there any?
Well, yeah, there's a collaboration happening, right? Tell us
Yes.
about the collaboration.
Yeah, what's going on?
Rob and I in discussions about educating seniors, because that's what my business is about, and getting them out, getting them to the dispensary, letting them know what's available to them, different consumption methods, and we're going to teach everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, and honestly, the seniors are our biggest demographic. We're out here and we're not stopping.
Mm-hmm.
We're just trying to get into this new mindset. because we come from a generation that, reefer madness,
Yep.
hiding weed down your pants when you're driving
Oh,
and that
no.
kind of thing.
Eating
we
roaches.
did that.
I know.
Exactly.
It only just started turning around.
In the last couple of years.
When I was a teenager, like if we were driving, having a highway blunt, like we would have to eat the roach if
I've
we
done
got
it.
pulled
Yep.
over.
I've done it.
It's horrible.
I've
I've
done
done
it.
it too.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really not great.
Yeah.
Not great.
And trying to come out of that mindset, it's hard.
Mm.
It really is, because the generation we come from, and the other thing is, like, we could MacGyver anything into a smokable device. Anything.
Do you know my sister's friend at the time? This was like in 2017. He made and sculpted like a sour. What was it? What are those? I can't think of the name right now for some reason, but they're candies. They come in little squares. They got like pink ones, yellow ones.
Starburst?
Yes.
Yes.
Why couldn't I think of a damn
Oh.
Starburst for a second? I
That was a
completely blanked.
toothpick and yep.
Oh, my.
He like put all of them together and made like this grandfather looking pipe. He melted them, like
Oh.
rolled them, put the whole. It was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was cool.
That sounds like fun.
that's-
That was like artwork.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to smoke out of it for a second. I was looking at it. I was like, we need to keep this forever.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Can
I
we
don't
bring
even
him
know
in
how
to
he
make
did
him, have
that.
him make one?
Let's make one.
I haven't talked to him in a really long
Oh,
time.
okay.
We'll engineer it. We'll have Rob engineer it. Rob, you listening? We're going to engineer a Starburst cannabis pipe.
I used to love smoking out of apples too, like
Apples?
specifically red.
Potato.
Oh no, I've never
Potato.
tried the potato.
Yeah.
Yes,
Same principle
Same
as the
gist?
apple. Tin foil,
Oh.
soda cans.
You want to hear the first time I ever smoked marijuana was out of a homemade water bottle pipe.
a water bottle.
So you put it on its side, you poked holes and burned it and kind of like pushed it down so it had like some bubble.
Right.
Then you would take the tin foil and you would put it in there and wrap it around, and then you burn a little carb on the side with like a cigarette, and then you light it, and that's how I smoked for the first time.
It's
Sorry,
amazing
everybody.
what we did. But now we have devices that will have an app on your phone. Like, how crazy is that?
This thing absolutely
Yeah.
blows
Yeah, this
my
thing's great.
mind
I love this
because I
Is
haven't
that the
smoked
Puffco?
dabs. Yeah.
Yeah. Talk into that mic. I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There you go. There you go.
I challenge Puffco. I really want them to come and teach this old lady how to dab. I'm dead ass serious.
I honestly don't even know how to use that thing because the last time I used a rake, I had a little one that was big. It was a metal piece that was on the glass thing. You lit it up with a Sears
Here, pass this
blowtorch,
That's the thing. When it vibrates, hit it when it vibrates. That's all.
and then move this like a joystick.
Yeah. Like yeah.
Okay.
He literally just taught me
Well-
2 seconds ago.
It should vibrate.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Okay, so
Just hit it.
I would
And then
think
move the
Puffco should realize you'd be a walking advertisement for their product if they gave you one to experience it on. You know,
Good.
and smooth.
Smooth.
And you
Because
didn't have
I'm
to
a cougher.
blowtorch it. Yeah, me too.
And there are a couple of vapes that are fantastic for not coughing. This is nice though.
Oh, you know what you shouldn't hear? I got one on me. You gotta try it.
Really?
I
Oh,
got a
vape.
couple on me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Dueling vape pens. That's my favorite. It's wax in there.
This?
Yeah, there's wax in there.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to drive in an hour, so
That's enough for you.
that's enough for me. But I brought I when I was inside over there, I picked up some Hamilton Farms. I love Hamilton Farms.
Which one did you get?
I actually got one Russian Snow.
Yes.
Russian
And there's
snow.
another one that you guys had that they've been holding out on me. Yodanana. Ooh.
Yoda Nana?
Yodanana.
Yoda Nana.
Next time we get our
Yoda Nana.
Uh-huh.
try that.
Yoda
Oh
Nana.
yeah, Y2K is fantastic.
that sounds like a funny Yodanana.
It's
Like Nana.
It's a banana?
Nana. That's like That's like a one little change away
that's
from being
very sweet,
Yodanana.
right? You're not coughing too much.
You know,
I'm not
which should be
coughing.
appropriate for Liz.
Now you gotta try this one. This one's the Acapulco Gold from Jetty.
Yodanana.
Gold.
That's why I got so excited when I seen your Rove. and it was Acapulco Gold. Remember me telling you I had one?
This is a landrace
This is
strain.
great.
It's fantastic.
And I like rosin much better than resin.
Honestly, me too.
I'm a rosin person because I'm old. I need more natural stuff, no propane. And, yeah, all
I
that
feel like
shit.
it's smoother. Yeah. This one's Drool. It's called Girl Scout cookies, and it's so yummy. You gotta try this one too. And then I gotta get past that one to her. Taste test time.
This is a landrace strain,
This is
like
my
we were talking
favorite
about.
day.
And this is probably 100% sativa.
Yes.
The closest you'll find, probably.
It said very heavy sativa on the package, and I was like, lit. Okay.
Okay.
Wow. Acapulco Gold.
We had
Some
that in the
badass
70s,
weed.
80s.
So for this one, you press this button and inhale.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
Oh.
a nice. Oh,
Oh,
Thank you.
yes.
I get so many
Oh.
compliments on that tank, like that battery.
that
And it was
battery.
like a-
This is adorable. Oh, this tastes
It was like a $15 battery, and I love that I keep getting compliments on it. Here, try this.
And I love your. I did it without coughing, and I'm old.
Oh, take a big one. Take a big one. No, I took a big one.
No. Give her her moment.
Do it. Cough. It's so good. That's the original Acapulco Gold strain. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
This is back in the day. I can taste it.
Right. I remember
I
this
taste
strain.
it.
I think that's why AJ gave me that one as my sample, because a lot of people got Alien OG in there,
Okay.
and I'm very like old school with my strains. I like some flavors sometimes, but like I'm very weed.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
We
want to be
remember.
tasting like nicotine vape type of thing
Mhm.
in my weed.
And what is this here?
That one is Drool.
Drool.
That's live rosin, and it's Girl Scout cookies. We're not selling that specific strain right now. I was actually given that from AJ to review and see if we should bring this product into the store. And
Oh,
I mean, I let everybody in there try it. You guys, fantastic. We're definitely going to bring it
is
in.
a great vape. I'd like to hook up with those people too.
Oh, they're really, really nice. He was actually in here today, one of the reps for them. Really nice. I'm really bad with names sometimes.
That's okay.
I
That's
can't
okay.
remember
But
his name.
if you, when they come in, keep me in mind
Mhm.
because right now I've got 11 partners, and I just launched on July 1st.
So can you tell me a little bit more about like what you're doing?
What I'm doing is basically old school AOL mindset. I have created an interactive online community
Wow.
for senior cannabis education and community. There's message boards. We're going to have live chats. It's education. There's classes. There's modules. There's product reviews.
Okay.
Okay, and when I do product reviews, I'm not just an old lady trying to get stoned. When I test product, I test it various times of the day, various days, various methods. If it's flour, I'll smoke it out of a bowl. I'll roll it, and
Mhm.
because I really different times, different consumption methods, and being old, if everything you do affects yourself differently.
Yes.
So when I do a review, I also look for consistency. I match up the terpenes on the bag to what's
Okay.
on the site, and I really do my homework.
Mm-hmm.
I really do my homework, but but I want to educate the seniors. Like I said, we're the fastest growing and we're the most overlooked. There's no advertising, nothing. My big thing that I tell everybody is, what I tell everybody is, show me an ad with 3 grandmas sitting around a kitchen table with a bong and an Entenmann's mints, and that's an ad that I want to see.
I think that's an ad everybody would want to see.
A
It's
couple.
actually been,
Grandma-
it was that was the thing for decades. Hey, one day when it's legal, I mean, comedians, George Carlin even did like bits on potential ads and how they would. So, but the fact that you can do that. In addition, though, if you're going to be having interactions with people that are also going to be doing their own review. I mean, when you try something, You don't have to be a reviewer. You have an opinion of what you just felt and how it affects you.
You're very welcome.
So maybe
This one.
people would see things, I don't know, a different way. I see the community part to be a big plus.
I have no clue how to use
The
this.
community,
I think old people like being part of that community.
and they can communicate with each other. They can communicate with the businesses, the bud tenders, the dispensaries, and the dispensaries can build a relationship. And the other thing too, we're going to do some contests,
Supposed to vibrate, yeah.
giveaways, starting a senior starter pack
Thank you.
for the dispensaries that I partner with, giving seniors their first visit some educational materials, some swag, maybe a lighter, and I'm reaching out to different vendors, and I've gotten a lot of great feedback. Everybody is very pro seniors, and I actually reached out to Best in Grass. Uh,
That's a dispensary, right?
no, they're doing uh, the awards for Best in Grass in New Jersey.
Oh,
They have judge kits. I actually, what you get, they have several different kits, and each kit contains something different. So, for example, they have a sativa kit, a hybrid, blah, blah, blah.
oh, okay.
So I got a pre-roll kit, a infused pre-roll kit, and a vape kit. So what you do is you try them over the course of these a few weeks, and you give your opinion. You go back and you tell exactly what you think.
Hmm.
And then they gather all the information, and then in October they will announce the winners. Now, different cultivators uh, uh, gave their products. They have special requirements, So, just a woman cannabis donated 2 pre rolls, and so on.
Nice.
Each of the different companies, and it's pretty cool. And if you get the kits and you're a judge, it gives you tickets to the award ceremony. It's also
Whoa.
included. So it's pretty cool. And the thing is, I think
Fun.
seniors should be doing this. I think seniors should be trying different things, voting, what they like. And so I reached out to them to see how we could finagle something to represent seniors.
How does one get into that? Because I have a lot of health issues. So I was wondering, do they take account in other health issues, other just age, or?
Well, I started with the age. For Liz Lights Up, it's seniors, veterans,
Yes.
disabled, and we're all the same. We all have issues. We all have medical conditions, especially, uh, veterans and young people now are getting these autoimmune disorders.
Yes.
And, uh, a lot of younger patients or cannabis enthusiasts are using it for medical, are
Yep.
using it for pain relief, and they want to learn more. You know, it's like every day something new's coming out.
Yes.
I was talking to James. There's a mouth spray now with THC.
Oh, I never really.
Yeah,
Interesting. That probably would be really good for cancer patients
Yes.
who are in hospice, because I recently went through that with my mom, and it was very, thank you, but it was really difficult for her to swallow anything, including pills. Everything had to at one point be shoved down her throat with liquid. That's
Yeah.
actually probably would be really good for
that would
people.
be yeah.
Couple squirts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
THC infused.
Better than
that's
a
actually
tincture.
amazing,
Yeah.
Uh,
Even
yes.
tincture. Tincture's tough because you got to get it under the tongue.
and
And
it's oily.
yeah, exactly.
My mother
and then you don't want to
hated it.
drip some down the side, and
I
yeah,
love it.
it's a shit
Huh.
show. But yeah. The maker is Hamsa, HAMSA.
Hamza.
Yeah, they also do
Hamsa.
edibles. But yeah, so it's like every day something new is coming out. So even I also offer training for bud tenders, for
Okay.
bud tenders to become senior support specialists, how to deal with us, because we're
Oh,
a
yeah.
little different.
We're cranky.
No, you get to a certain age, and I swear to
Yeah.
God, this is true. You hit the I don't give a shit button.
That's honestly at the age I'm at, and I know I'm just 27, but I've
My daughter's
watched
the same way.
I face death for myself and people I love. Like, I'm over everything that doesn't matter.
No, because you know what? At the end of the day, you live your life, and you treat people the way you want to be treated,
Mhm.
and you do what makes you happy.
And you're not for everybody. Once you
No,
realize
no,
that you're not for everybody, just like everybody's not
not
for
for you.
you,
Oh my God, you're like my child.
it doesn't matter if they don't like you. As long as you're a good person and you know you're a good person in your heart and soul and in your
Yes.
actions, then it really doesn't matter with that person who doesn't like you. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm a firm believer in the universe unfolding as it should.
Oh yeah.
Let the
Mm.
path bring you. It's true. And that's why at 66 I'm peddling pot.
I love that.
I
for you.
never thought
That's gonna
this
be
is
me.
not where I ever envisioned my life to be.
Oh, this is where I definitely envisioned my life to be.
Well, the
It's
funny thing
totally
is, my
in
daughter
cannabis.
envisioned this. She's like, I saw this coming. I'm like, you're out of your mind.
I feel like once cannabis changes like a patient's life, we become very passionate about it because I've spoken to so many people who have really serious issues, health problems to the nine, whether it be mental, physical, or both. And we all speak very passionately about it, I feel. Because
And-
it's just,
But the thing is,
I don't even know what to put in words.
that's even more mind-boggling is I've been in business a very long time, okay? And in different industries. I was a nurse, I did marketing, blah, blah,
Oh,
blah,
wow.
blah, blah. Yeah, I did a lot of shit.
Okay. I
But
could see, nurse.
yeah, that's where I started. And
You're kind.
thank you.
Yeah. I could see that.
But where was I going with that?
Oh no, I'm
I
so
had a
sorry.
No, you know what it was? It's Men in Black. They come, they shoot a little light.
I hate that
Dude,
all the time.
that's so, yeah.
I got the secret of the universe right here. And what
Yeah,
was that
like,
again?
walk into a room. But seriously, the universe.
What about
I never thought I'd live to see the day.
home grow grannies? You need a group. You need a group of old people that want home grow.
Homegrown grannies?
I can only hear him.
I'm just saying, one of the joys that
Yeah.
older
Yeah.
people aren't going to know if it doesn't happen
Yeah.
soon is the therapy of
I had
actually
some-
growing your own. And
Just like take some.
there will be at one point, I hope I'm around to see it, grannies growing,
Her mouth.
and somebody helping them do it. And they name their plants and they don't want to really cut them down, the whole thing. But that's sort of like never going to happen, is it?
Sometimes
Liz, how are we going to tell people about home grow? Like, what if older people want to grow their own weed?
I personally would not home grow because I'm not the best of horticulturing. But I think whoever wants to should. I don't even think it should be an
But
issue.
Liz,
It should be
Liz,
questioned.
you don't have to
Correct.
grow your own. You don't have to grow your own. Whoa. You don't have to grow your own. Somebody,
Exactly, but
your Liz lights up. Somebody would love to help you. Come over and maybe somebody from Shore Grow, and then you hook up with Shore Grow as like because there is therapeutic value in growing one's own medicine, and the only way people are going to know that is when they experience it. And
Yeah.
I'm just
100%.
saying it. I'm throwing it out there. Not my deal. I can't even get a bill to be heard in committee. after 4 years. So, we are at somewhat of an impasse, and it may get worse depending on the gubernatorial election. But it would be, like you said, those three women in a commercial, three grannies sitting. No matter what the commercial is, it's going to be appealing. And women, not guys. Three grannies, no grandpas in there. There's something so perfect about, you're laughing because you know the vision. You can see no matter what it is. But that same unique perspective would be therefore amplified by them, say, my son he's very smart about growing and would love to help me grow my own, but he's not allowed to,
We can do a couple of grannies gardening their plant.
Granny's gardening.
That's so
gardening
fun.
grannies.
Gardening granny.
Yeah, but
We need to make
they
a
should,
section.
and you're right. And Liz,
I wanna
people,
come.
how many patients do we have? Does anybody know? How many
Liz?
patients in New Jersey?
How many
How many-
patients?
How many registered patients in New Jersey? Do we know?
65,000.
I mean,
Wow.
okay, that's a good baseline guess. Okay, my point is people make the mistake of thinking 65,000 patients can't. No, out of 65,000, there might be 2,500 to 5,000 that ever grow their own. Oh, yeah, okay, I'm not good. I'm going to be one of them patients. That's about it. So the thing is, I would think other patients would really want to help those who would grow be able to, just like you said, even if you're not.
Yeah, sure.
Who would know better than people who are older, and we are closer to the end of our life experience. So it's more important to do it sooner rather than later and say, I could have been involved earlier. I'd like people to not experience that. And by the simplicity of just saying, yes, you can use my image, my likeness. I'd be in that commercial or whatever. But
Jim, if you could send me the information on that, if you could email me, Liz at lizlightsup.com. If you could email me that information, I definitely would like to get involved.
Yeah, well, it just seems like what you said resonates, coming from somebody saying, I'm not going to grow my own. I'm Liz Lights Up. I'm the connection to the older people here. And I'm not going to be doing this myself, but I'd like to help anybody that would. In other words, I want to see this happen, not for me. That makes your opinion more. It's like, oh, you just want to grow your own, Liz. That's what it is. Oh, you just want to grow your own. No,
Liz,
you're saying you're not gonna.
There's a home grow. There's a shore grow event. I think I told you about it, Jim. It's August 15th, I think. So we have a table there. I remember I told you because I wanted to see if you can come to that event.
Well, that's a Saturday, though, right?
That's a Saturday.
Where it be?
It's a Saturday, and it's at Shore Grow Hydro. It's on the 16th.
Yeah.
At Shore Grow.
Where's that?
Oakhurst, New Jersey.
How far is that?
I'm absolutely going to be there.
And so, if you want to come, that would be a great opportunity for you to network with those guys because they do.
And I got to tell you,
weed.
Oh,
wow!
Awesome.
Ooh,
so
fun.
yeah, they're great guys too.
Cool.
And Tom, Tom is the smartest guy I know about all things cannabis, especially in the scientific. He is. I don't mean because he sounds smart to me. It's by his experiences and in Colorado when they decided to have the largest tent ever made to do a grow operation indoors ever, they had him in this 2010 advise them, and they went over their plans. He said, "Don't do it. You can't grow all those things together in one tent. You're not going to be able to not cross-contaminate and stuff." They didn't take his advice, and he was right. But my point is, because he's Shore Grow, he supplies people who grow things. That's his business. So some of the smartest people about home grow in New Jersey pass through those doors every month. I've been fortunate to hang around there for a couple of hours on 3 or 4 occasions, and yeah, he's the man. You know, in my estimation, he's top of the heap. Plus, they know a lot about. They're very patient centric. And then when patients get to grow their own, there's nobody I would trust more than Shore Grow to be the ones to work with them on what it is they need, and to maybe even make sure that they could end up being the go-between, where they know people who would help a patient. So if somebody says, I wouldn't know how to grow my own, but I'd like to, you know, they could hook people up. It's all about home grow for patients. We get that, I'm out of here.
I know. I want to retire.
Well, I
Retire
already kind of have. I don't know if you've noticed it. I'm lowering my profile, you know.
I'm double retiring.
Oh no.
Retiring from activism.
See, she shaves you.
No, just stepping
Double.
back. No pressure.
There's stubble on my chest. No. Nope. Get out of here with that. See? There's no stubble ever. Oh my God.
I want to be able to answer the question I asked myself. Is there some way I can help make this happen quicker than it would happen without me? And after Home Grow for Patients, the answer is going to be no. I can't have that effect. I get to go to the parties and not have to do anything.
No, I still got disability rights to fight for, and that's
Oh, yeah.
that's going to be a never-ending battle. That's going to be till I die. That'll be. They'll need wheelchair access at my funeral because I probably won't have it.
I know it's
Wheelchair
disability,
ramps.
but in Korea, men will pay extra to see it.
Make sure there's a wheelchair ramp at my funeral. That's all I'm saying. I'm pissed.
Be like the one that we almost
I'll be pissed. I'm haunting everybody.
I left
Right.
the ramp in Trenton, by the way. I left it in Trenton, and it was stolen. The police reviewed the tape. They found out who stole the ramp, and they're getting it back.
Are
I
they?
should probably call.
take it out of the guy's cop car.
Who steals?
Somebody
weird,
stole it.
Like who does? Who,
They stole
When
the
did
they
ramp.
steal it? Any just steals
Lefty.
everything sometimes. It's crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What do you need that for?
Whoa. When did you find that out, Lefty?
Oh,
Can you hear me?
just
You
today.
didn't hear me? I
Just
feel
today.
like-
Oh, no,
Okay.
getting mad.
yeah.
I know everyone's talking to me at once.
You're a popular guy.
Word.
It's we need a studio plexiglass here for the studio.
It's not the road.
It's hot as hell in here, man.
Oh, that really worked too. That weed, ooh,
That
Wow.
was very good.
ooh, the dabs.
Which one?
I'm good.
What's your favorite?
Ooh,
Ooh, you got to rate them. Okay, we're now rating them because
Well-
these are products we have at the dispensary right here.
Okay. Honestly, I would say my favorite was the Jewel.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Very
What
good.
did we dab?
Purple Rhino.
See,
From
I
where?
love yeah.
Is that the brand?
No,
What is it from?
I don't know.
I love that.
I don't know. It's good.
That was me the other day. I was
Yeah.
smoking with my coworkers after work. We were off the clock. It was like 9:30, and we picked up one of our like just regular guys, not a dispensary weed. And everybody in Mad Hatter, they're so used to being like, "What kind of weed is it? How's the terps? How's this?" I'm like, "I don't know. Smoke it.
What's the percentage?
I don't know. I don't know. I just know it's good."
Uh-huh.
How much humulene?
And I love flavors. I'm one of those.
You got to
Um,
combine Blue Dream. You smoke that first, like a whole joint of Blue Dream, and then like wait about a half hour, and then go and get some Buddha, and roll the Buddha as well, or a couple of bowls or whatever. That's like the best combination, but I've learned in high school. This is how long I've been perfecting this. You have to smoke it separately, but in a short amount of time from each other. Like, it doesn't have to be a crazy joint. It could be a couple of bowls and then switch like 10 minutes later. And that's like the best combination for anxiety and for pain.
Really?
And a lot of men say it helps in other things for them, but not women. Women, it's literally just anxiety and pain.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
What
Best
helps men?
combination.
What, libido?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Men,
okay.
if they smoke Blue Dream usually, and especially with Buddha, it could help with libido. Yep.
What terp does that?
Honestly,
I
I
need
have
to know
no
that.
clue. I did my research years ago.
Probably high in beta carotene and CBG.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
CBG is
Okay.
very, very good for pain relief. I love CBG.
Yep.
The beta carotene is an anti-inflammatory. Myrcene is good too. It helps. It's a more mellowing,
Yeah.
balanced. But those are my big three. I also love Humulene. That's my new
Okay.
favorite because I don't get the munchies.
Mm,
Love me some Humulene.
that's one of the things I smoke for. Like, I haven't ate a single thing all day yet. Now I'm finally getting hungry when I was up at 6:50 in the morning.
Yeah.
And at work all day, I still haven't ate a single thing except for 2 cups of coffee.
Yeah,
And
that's
a couple of
more.
cigarettes and some weed.
Yeah.
Now, finally getting hungry because I've smoked. I'm finally relaxed.
Relaxed,
So now
yeah.
it's like I have an appetite.
Yeah.
There's times where, like, I know it doesn't look like it, but I won't eat for like days and not even realize. Be like,
Yeah.
oh, well, and food, drinks.
Yeah,
I've
my-
landed myself with kidney failure and almost died because I just forgot to drink water.
I believe it. I do believe it. Because my
It's-
daughter, what'd you eat today? I'm like, what time is it?
Nothing yet. I don't know.
Yeah.
And even after this, like, I do gotta go soon because I gotta go pick up my glasses. So I can't even eat after this yet until I'm done with picking up my glasses, putting them on, making sure they fit, paying whatever, and then getting home.
Uh-huh. So it'll be
Then
a
you gotta
while.
cook.
Unless you want to eat in the car.
Yeah.
That's
I
good.
feel like
Yeah.
I can eat in
it's
the car.
expensive. It's really gotten expensive. You know, you can't just go and get a burger for $2 anymore.
oh yeah, I worked in Burger King right before this. And then before that, when I lived in PA, I was working McDonald's for almost a year. And yeah, do you know how many times a day I would have to turn around? I would be like the speaker lady. And they'd be like, can I have the $1 McChicken? And I'm like, that's true. Nope.
Doesn't exist
What's that?
anymore.
And he's like, how much is it? And I'm like, it's almost $4. He's like, can I have cheese? I'm like, yeah, that brings it up to 8.
Yeah.
Ow!
I'm so serious.
Ouch!
There is no such thing as a dollar menu on any fast foods.
Ow!
At least not on the ones I've worked in. And I've been in Subway, McDonald's, and Burger King for fast food. And all three of them, nothing. The $5 footlong is a scam. Even years ago, it's never $5 because they tack on air that you breathe in the store. Literally, we have to press a button. This was years ago. I don't know about now, so I don't want no lawsuits. But you used to have to press a button to add like certain amount of tax, and if they got this, you have to add that. Like, you
Oh,
don't even
yeah.
tell the customer anymore. You just keep into, and if you don't, like, you're not following the guidelines.
Federal
So-
tax, sales tax,
Mhm.
city tax, county tax.
Owner tax, like, it's like crazy.
Yeah.
And you know what, though? I can't speak for every Subway because this was, what is it called, a franchise where somebody buys into it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like Subway's corporate headquarters that ran that store. So that doesn't reflect on Subway. That really reflects on the owner. And turns out, like, one day he just decided to close down the store because he got like he got closed down, shut down by Subway and everything, and didn't tell any of us when we went to work. And we're standing outside in the freaking snowstorm, like, what?
Yeah.
We're working the night shift. Why is no one in there right now?
Wow!
It's not even like we're opening the store. It's literally we went in at like 3:00, and that was going to be a 3 to 9.
It was locked.
Locked, dark,
Wow!
no nothing on the door, nothing. So me and my friend, it's actually the best friend I talk about all the time. We worked together in there at some point, and we were like calling Steve. That's the guy.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve. My mom almost fought him, which that's a whole different story. And I think
Whoa.
that's the funniest thing ever. That's one of my favorite stories of her because when they did shut down, he owed us like $500 each because we worked the same shifts every single time.
Mm-hmm.
And he back paid for like 2 weeks. So he never paid us. So we were trying to find him. We're like, that's okay. Like it's closed down, whatever. We can't do anything about that, but we want our money.
Yeah.
This is a grown man, like in his 50s or something. And he was not answering us. And we were teenagers at the time. We were like maybe 17.
Thinking he can get away with it.
So I called my mom. And my mom is from Brooklyn.
Enough said.
Old
Enough
school Brooklyn. And she did not have it. She was actually in Bristol, PA. That's when she started talking to my stepfather at the time. So she was out there. She drove. Usually it's like about an hour with like less traffic if you're not speeding. She got there in like a half hour and she like threatened to bust his kneecaps in if he didn't give me and Victoria our money back. And guess what? We got our money back and we got extra.
I bet.
Hell
And
yeah.
here's a tip for you.
Yeah, you got a tip too. Wow.
It was crazy. He brought his own mother into it. I'm like, you're a grown man. How are you making me conversate with your mother right now? This is your business.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
I'm your
That's
employee. Give me my money, dude. Nuh-uh. My mother was the best person ever. She was nuts, but in such a good way because you don't mess with nobody she loves, man. Mm-mm.
That's
She's
true
done some
Brooklyn
crazy
mother.
stuff. Oh, yeah.
She almost fought that guy?
Yeah. She brought a baseball bat and everything. And she taught me that you should always keep a baseball bat in your trunk.
Well, backseat maybe.
Where is
Yeah.
Oh,
Keep
there
it, yeah,
is.
you
Okay.
can get to it in the back seat.
Yeah.
No, but you're supposed to keep it in the trunk because if you get pulled over by the cops and you're seen with a baseball bat in your back seat, you can be fined because it could be seen as a weapon. So you have to put a glove, a ball, and a baseball bat into your trunk. That's why if you ever go to softball games or if you ever go to like baseball for kids, they always take the stuff out of the trunk because legally you have to
Club.
leave
You
it.
take a pitching wedge, a golf club. See, a
Mhm.
golf club is easier to swing with one hand than a baseball bat. A pitching wedge is something with a golf ball. You can practice on somebody's front lawn while you're waiting for them or whatever. So, like a golf club is like, yeah, that's a one-hander, you know. Just saying.
Oh, that's pretty.
What about a chainsaw? Can you have a chainsaw in the back seat? No. Too much?
I don't know about that law. Do you want to see?
What's this?
Ooh, a hedge trimmer. That'd be
Hedge-
on the dividing line.
Smells good, right?
Catch an appendage there, you know.
I forgot.
How about a tool
Yeah,
belt?
we can read it for you.
Currency, yeah.
Okay, Currency by the Yeti.
A tool belt with a knife cutter. A box cutter.
It's got good terps too.
Well, Peaky Blinders. Come on.
I like Yeti because they're also Grown Rogue, and I love Grown
Alright.
Rogue right now as well.
We like the Grown Rogue, and we like this one. I like
I
this a
haven't
lot.
had this one yet. I just sold it to you. I didn't know.
This was in the blunt, so you missed the blunt.
I missed the
You
blunt.
missed the blunt.
That's
Sorry.
horrible.
That is terrible. What
I
happened?
missed the blunt.
You missed the blunt.
It's not fair.
No, it's not.
You gotta roll another one.
Sorry. I need papers. I need
no.
blunt wraps.
I have some, but at home. I don't have them on me, so that's no help at all for you.
I found a place that has 5 for $1, 5 for $1.
Oh,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I've been
What kind of blunt wraps? Are they just leaves or
Yeah,
something?
the kind of what?
Trash.
Still wraps.
they do the job.
They work for me.
Then that's
They make
all
everybody dizzy, but I don't care.
That means there's a lot of nicotine in that.
There is. They're strong. That's why they're 5 for
funny.
$1. Over around the corner here, they're $8 for 5. 8. I'm sorry.
Are they Fanta leaves?
No,
Oh, okay, because Fanta leaves, man.
That's
not the little ones. Little teeny ones. Yeah,
I
those
like
are
the
strong.
games. I was telling
Yeah.
you that before.
Yeah.
Games, double platinums. Double platinums have a hemp line too, and their hemp line is really good as well.
Yeah, I'd go for that.
can't
Sounds
smoke
yummy.
those in my house. I set off the smoke detectors. You know how many times I've had to tell ADT dinner's ready?
no,
that's serious
that's
because-
horrible.
And infused.
Ugh.
My
Because it smokes a lot, right? Yeah.
my smoke detector is very sensitive, so um, someone suggested at ADT, because I tell them dinner's ready,
Oh my
to put a
god.
shower cap over the smoke detector.
Yeah, but that's dangerous because what if there's actually a fire and now
Yeah.
it's not going to detect it? That's really weird.
Right.
You should. I don't know if you can
But for,
change
if I'm
people.
smoking, if I could reach it, I'd do it.
Do you have like just a tabletop fan by any chance? Put that on a nightstand or on a whatever you need to put it on, right in front of a window. Open the window and turn the fan on and blow the smoke into the fan
And
or around the fan. Blow it all out.
do those smoke buddies work that you smoke into?
Never had the like the made smoke buddies. I honestly used to make them by myself and they used to work. It was we would get paper towel roll once it was done, pack it up with dryer sheets, and then take a bunch of dryer sheets, like maybe 5 of them, and lay it flat onto like where the hole is. Put it like a rubber band to have it wrap right here
And blow the smoke.
and blow the smoke into it. But you can't do that with joints and stuff. You have to smoke a bowl and you have to sacrifice either your fingers or a lighter to cover the top so it doesn't continue to smoke.
Yeah.
But yeah, it worked. Listen, I was in a 1-bedroom apartment with my mom and my sister, and they didn't know. Well, my sister did because we shared a room and we were the one who was smoking together.
Yeah.
But my mom had no clue.
Huh.
Nobody ever did until like it became out and open at some point. It became normalized at my home. My mother didn't like to smoke though, but she understood why I was.
Mm-hmm.
So it worked out. I remember going through my dab phase. That's why I say like that's amazing to me. Because I had the little tiny thing with the metal nail. You used to have to add a giant blue Sears blowtorch. And we used to only smoke wax for like 2 months straight every day. We didn't smoke any flower. We went through like some crazy wax phase. Now I love flower more than anything.
Yeah.
But like the technology has come so far with
It's
that.
crazy.
Yeah, so you can dial in temperature.
Whoa.
Is that the puff cup?
Dude,
Yes.
what?
Yes, you can control it from your phone.
That's what I'm saying.
It's even.
we
what?
built smokable devices out of apples. This thing's got a freaking app in it. Like, what
I
the
still
hell?
think the apples are better. It's okay.
And as a senior stoner, I have a question. What's up with the filters? We never had filters.
I know. I had them early on. I had them earlier than anybody.
Well, what purpose do they serve? I think I have
I
an
think a
idea.
smoother
My kids
hit.
and I talked about it.
You don't throw away a roach. In
Yeah.
other words, you smoke down to the filter. Our generation, we'd end up with roaches, and you'd have to break them open for pipes or whatever. Sometimes save them, and when you run out and
Yeah.
all that.
They were good when you saved those roaches and
Yeah, and then
collected
you
them.
mix them together and you put them in a
All
joint.
the resin on them.
Yeah.
But I think another thing, I thought of this. Well, no, I didn't. One of my kids did. That it makes it easier to smoke for the actual smoke to come through, so that you're not gunking up the end.
Yeah, I usually stick a toothpick through to make sure it doesn't get
Look,
stuck there. But
I could probably right now, I don't know, go over and get a piece of aluminum foil and a pencil with a sharp point and fashion a really good working pipe in less than 15 seconds. Or under 15 seconds.
Just like it.
You say, why would you want to fashion a pipe like that, Jim? Well, if anybody actually engaged me in conversation, I would say, so that
Hear you.
during an encore to concert, I could take my pipe that I made out of aluminum foil in like 12 fucking seconds and then take 2 puffs out of it before the encore song when everybody could all of a sudden see smoke above my head and smell pot in the air, but I had no pipe because it was aluminum foil and under somebody else's
He
thing.
was with Rob.
Yeah.
So
I'll show you how to make a pipe.
his car out there?
Yeah, it's like I'm not even here.
the boss just walked in and I'm sorry you had to hear that. I didn't have time to mute it.
Yeah, we can't ignore him.
No.
Jim's the big boss.
Yeah, that was Jim, the big boss.
You never ignore the big boss, even if you're off the clock.
Well, he's obviously in a rush looking for Mario.
Yeah.
Well, you know, to have a Jim who's the big boss, I would like to pass along something he could use probably at some time that would be really awesome. I've used it once in my life, and it doesn't come up often, but it's when you really want to make a point and you say something and you finish it with, well, Jimmy crack corn, I don't give a good goddamn, I am Jimmy. You know?
Wait, I'm Jim. Damn it.
No, I mean, it's just like, no, I mean, it's sort of like when you say something and you don't give a shit what anybody thinks. You go, well, Jimmy crack corn, I don't give a good goddamn, I am Jimmy. And you turn around and walk away. Yeah, so anyway, for Jimmy, that's the big boss.
Jimmy's the other.
No, I'm just saying that if I were a Jimmy big boss instead of nobody that I am, I'd be waiting to use that at a time when I was actually exerting some sort of influence. See, I have none. So, it came up once in my lifetime.
What I need here is a plexiglass studio so we can't be interrupted. Because there's a lot going on here. And I have a lot of people talking to me. People just walk up to me and start talking to me. And I'm like, I can't hear you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all the time. And I'm like, I'm doing a podcast. I'm live. I'm like, hello. And people
if it happens all the time and they don't know it because there's no sort of sign, little thing, a little clue of what's going on. Now, if you have a little clue, like, in a studio, it's like a red light outside the door, some sort of hybrid of a hybrid of a hybrid of that, other than doing, it keeps happening. Fucking do something. What kind of pothead are you anyway? Seriously.
I wish we could do a podcast in the dispensary, like in that podcast room.
Yeah, we usually
smoke in there.
We can't smoke.
Creativity. Well, this keeps happening. Be a creative pothead, goddammit. Stop. Would you cross over and turn into this linear thinking?
Oh man.
I'm glad somebody's got humor in that anyway.
Rob, did you find Mario? Oh, Jimmy was looking for Mario. And you were okay. Everyone's okay. We're all looking for Mario. Okay.
This is Carl.
With Luigi.
With Luigi.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Racing.
Rob, I need plexiglass. I need plexiglass here.
And an air conditioner.
And an air conditioner.
We
and
need
a little air
a little one, like just one that's you put water in it.
Yeah.
I know you put water in it, and it's like battery operated.
Yeah, they have these fans that you put ice and water in the top of it, and
I refused to pay his power bill. It's astronomical.
How much is it?
It was 99 cents last.
See?
Oh my
See?
God.
99 cents.
I wish.
This isn't the dollar.
Let's make this the old days, right here, right now. This is the last of the old days. And remember before the plexiglass, when I had to take my shirt off because it was so freaking hot? You know what? It's sort of like, let's get Lefty's shirt back on. What will it take? What will it take to get
that shirt back on?
Plexiglass
Pasties.
and the air conditioner that
They
we
tried.
were just talking about. You can do it.
They tried pasties. That didn't work.
You can do it.
The pasties didn't work. They tried to shock me. They tried to shock me. It didn't, oh, shit. That worked.
Shocked you?
They shocked me with a cattle prod. I didn't like that. That hurt.
Christ.
Yeah, that hurt.
Hey,
I told you
how does that rate with a dog? A dog collar that gives you electric shock. Did you ever feel what one of them's like?
News brief.
No? Okay, never mind.
I'm listening, Jim. Go ahead.
Nah, that train passed.
This is what I'm talking about. I need my plexiglass here. Rob, you can hear Jim, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So read the breaking news.
Oh no.
Breaking news. Dear property owner, Mad Hatter,
Oh no.
the following violations have been noted. Violation of site plan, pool installation, vehicle sales, storage, and tractor trailer parking. Zoning permit required for pool.
Oh my! It's like a 2-foot pool. Oh no!
There will be a municipal lien added to your property tax obligation. You are subject to prosecution in the Woodbridge Municipal Court, where we will seek penalties against your failure to comply with the relevant township ordinances.
And what ordinance was that?
Jesus Christ!
What is that a violation?
I don't know. 150-46, violation of site plan.
Of not
Okay, just really get a couple of really big dogs and say it's a water dish, not a pool.
It's a water dish.
Yeah,
It's
but have a couple of big dogs there hanging out,
I need
and it's their water
Hold
dish.
on, Rob. I can't hear you. Grab that microphone. I can't hear you. I'm not doing this. I got Jim here.
I had to take a break from the
Not for
headphones.
long, you don't.
Yeah, and he can't hear
Not for
you.
long, man.
Jim can't hear what you're saying.
that's municipal tax dollars at work.
That's your municipal tax dollars.
I was just gonna say that.
That's great, Woodbridge. Great job, Woodbridge.
Something need for a kid that's right here.
Okay, so Bongholio just posted my sidewalk psych exam.
What?
Yeah, I had a sidewalk.
What would
psych.
that be? What is your sidewalk? Just so we know.
Yeah, what does that mean?
I was doing laps as El Rampador in my wheelchair on Broadway. Just doing laps in the crosswalk, like I'm illegally allowed.
But when you always do that.
Oh, it was crazy.
He does it all the time.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for
So
years.
when did the exam happen?
The video you did for Mad Hatter, and I loved it. I actually showed it to my roommate yesterday. I was like, "Look at this shit! I love this shit."
How
So,
long ago was
He's
the
got like
exam?
a mask on.
what's
I
that,
love
Jim?
it.
He stops.
Tell us about when was the exam?
But I love it.
That was a
Last
couple of
week?
years ago,
Yeah, okay.
about 2 years ago, right? And so that summer.
So I
And
know
the cop
about
got
that.
mad, and he called the sheriff with the Arrive Together program. And when they arrived, ran me over in the cross funny.
Jesus Christ!
I
That's
have it.
not funny.
I have it on video. The guy almost killed me in the crosswalk. So then some lady gets out and she starts interviewing me. And
Did she let you know it was a psych exam?
yeah,
Wow.
And did she pull up her top and say this is the Auschwitz exam?
say, grab the
this
microphone. I can't hear you.
Lefty, what did the exam
Oh,
say? Was there a conclusion to the exam? This is 2 years ago. The jury's out on this one. What did they conclude? You know,
They said I was sane, and
Lefty,
they let me back.
Lefty.
Yes.
Is that the same person that gave you a sidewalk psychic after you pressed your boobs up against the glass and asked her where does this rank on the Rorschach exam?
Oh, here it is.
How's it going? How you doing? Hey, real quick question for you. What's going on? Hey, what's up, brother? My name's Mike. What's yours?
I'm El Rampador.
El Rampador.
Yes,
Nice.
sir.
You wrestle.
Yes.
No, I can't wrestle.
Okay. El Rampador. So tell me about the name El Rampador. What does it represent?
I don't. Do I know you?
No, it's my
Okay.
name's Mike.
All right, I got
Wait,
it.
hold on. Real quick.
Am I being detained?
Oh, yes. Is that me?
Am I being detained?
How you doing? Yeah, you
I'm
are
being
actually.
detained.
Yes. Yes, you
On
are.
what? What am I suspicious of?
Well, it's not suspicion.
What am I suspected of?
Oh my
What
goodness.
crime am I suspected
We're
of?
trying to see if you're okay mentally. We have a health screen right here.
How about you? Are you okay?
I am just fine.
What do
I have a mental screen right here from
Okay.
JCMC. Her name is Sarah.
Sarah from Mobile Crime. Sorry, Sarah. It's a public. You have no expectation of privacy. You're on this camera. You're on this camera. You're on this
You're on
camera.
camera as
You have
well.
no expectation of privacy. What's your name,
You're
ma'am?
driving.
Ma'am, what's your
You're
name?
riding what is this? A wheelchair in the middle of the street.
I am going in the intersection. That is my right as a citizen to travel freely.
Yeah.
And you guys are supposed to protect my constitutional
We're
right
trying to protect you from getting hit by a car.
They
There's traffic
have
coming by.
a privilege to drive. I have a right to walk freely.
Absolutely.
You're legally not
What are you
allowed to
taking
do that.
notes?
You have
What are
to.
you taking notes
What's your
to?
destination?
We do not give
I'm
away
protesting
tools for
this
free.
intersection for not having.
This is why I canceled my DoorDash subscription and switched to CookUnity. After months spending way too much on DoorDash, I got bored of eating the same fast food meals and paying way too much for them. CookUnity offers over 300 weekly meal options offered by over 80 celebrity chefs straight to your door, fresh, never. Not only that, but these meals literally taste amazing. It's actually like you're eating at a restaurant or order DoorDash, except it's way cheaper. So far, I'm loving Mark Forgiani's red wine.
Did you pull out a permit for that protest?
A protest. I'm keeping it moving. I don't need a protest to keep
Don't
it
you need
moving.
a permit for that?
Really?
For a
What he
protest?
does need is he can't obstruct traffic like
True.
he's been
Right.
doing because
Right.
he's going to get hit by a car.
Correct.
There's no
That's
doubt
his
about
contention.
So-
Everybody's going to get hit by a car.
But
It's
this
an
is not
unsafe
a
intersection.
normal behavior.
We have gotten a light on 49th
normally
and C.
don't do
Let me
this.
tell you something. We got
So
a light.
cars are
Listen
trying
to
to
me.
drive
Let me tell you
through,
something.
and God forbid if they actually hit you,
You
then
don't
you're
want to
going to
hear
be
this.
putting
You
a
don't want to hear what I
lawsuit.
did. I got the light on 49th and C by doing what I'm doing here.
You got
I've
the
been to
light?
the council meeting.
Okay.
I have a 501c3. We fight for disability access and cannabis patients'
You
rights.
memorized a whole
What
bunch
the-
of great things, but the bottom line is your safety
You
of
are
others.
detaining me on what
Safety.
purpose? Are you detaining
Well,
me?
we're trying to see if you're mentally okay.
Okay, well, I'm not answering
We
your
have a
questions.
string
Now
of-
what? I'm not answering your questions now. What? And I want to know what your questions are now. What are your questions? You have questions for me, ma'am? I'd like to answer your questions.
Sure. What is your name, sir?
My name is El Rampador.
What is your legal name?
I'm not answering that question. I don't need to answer that question. Do I have to answer that question? No, I don't.
No, but my name is Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
I'm from Mobile Crisis.
Hi, Mobile
I
Crisis.
want to make sure that you're okay.
Okay.
The police is just concerned about you.
Okay. I'm concerned about everybody in this intersection that's risking their life, including yourself, crossing the street without a traffic light. We need a traffic light for blind people here, and that's what I'm fighting for. What kind of energy are you fighting for? Because I'm fighting for blind people who asked me to fight for a light, a traffic light that goes, wait, wait, wait. That's what we need here. That's the energy that I'm fighting for. What kind of energy are you fighting for?
Would you like me to call you El
Traffic
Rapidor?
control device.
El Rampador is my name that I go by for when I do activism. I'm an activist. This is activism. These cops don't like activism, and I'm sorry they
No,
don't.
absolutely not. We're here for you.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. You're detaining me right now illegally. So am I still being
Well,
detained?
we're trying to figure out.
Am I being detained?
What kind of question is that?
Am I being
Maybe if you're
detained?
being detained, yes. We're
All right, well
trying
then-
to figure out
All right.
if
well
you're
then,
mentally.
I'm not answering no
okay.
questions. Okay. I'm not answering questions. You want to arrest me? Let's do it.
We don't want to arrest you. We just want to.
Yes, you do. You're threatening me. You're stopping me from doing my activism.
I'm not. So let me just explain to you what's going on. So because of this behavior, they were concerned. So they called me to just make sure that you're okay. But this behavior that you're exhibiting right now is concerning because you're showing a lack of ability to control your behavior.
Control my behavior.
Yeah.
Well, what have you shown me that?
I'm trying to have a conversation.
All right,
with you.
let's have a
I'm not-
conversation.
I'm not detaining you. I'm not doing anything. I'm
You
just
are
making
detaining me
sure
though.
I'm
Yes, you
not-
are.
I'm not a police officer.
You are. You're using him
I'm not
to detain
using
me.
anybody.
You're using the
I wanna-
government thugs to
Sir.
detain me.
I have nothing to do with the police.
All right, well, let's
officers.
have a
They're
conversation,
here for our
because I'm
safety.
fine. I'm actually fine.
Okay.
I'm an activist. This is what I do for a living.
Okay, and
I don't
that's
work
okay.
for a living. I do this. This is my energy.
Okay.
So if you want to stop
And you
me,
have every right to
this
be
is not going to look
activist.
good for you
Sir,
on YouTube.
sir,
I'm
it's
just
fine.
saying.
You can put it on your YouTube. That's within your right.
All right.
I'm not.
Can we get a
saying-
selfie too, by the way?
Sir, I don't want to get a selfie.
Sorry, too late.
Can you please? You're welcome to record, but can you get the camera out of my face? I'm trying to have a conversation.
All right, fine. We'll have the conversation. You're being recorded all over the place, though, by the way.
I understand that you're an activist. That
Yes,
is
ma'am.
well within your right. to
Yes, yes, I am.
But you have to do it safely.
Yes, I'm very safe.
Okay. So they called me just to make sure that you're within like sound mind and body.
Okay, how are you going to check that?
So I am a psychiatric screener.
Okay.
And I work with Mobile Crisis.
Okay.
And I'm here to just check on you and make sure that you're okay.
All right.
So
So
you're
let's.
saying that you're driving around as an activist.
I'm an activist, and this is what I do. This is how I got the light on 49th and Avenue C. I fought for that light. It took me about 3 years. We fought for that. I've been to council meetings. I made dioramas of this intersection. I made dioramas of Avenue C intersection.
So I used to be a resident of Bayonne. I understand that this crosswalk is not safe. I know it because I used to live here as well.
It's not.
So I know.
So that's what
There's
we're
been a lot
doing.
of accidents here. There has been also a lot of accidents on 49th and C. So I understand
Yeah.
why you're doing that.
A crossing guard just got hit on Avenue C last week. A girl got hit on 47th. A person died 2 years ago on 22nd Street. This is why we do this.
I understand.
And I'm a little upset. I'm a little heated. When you surround me with a bunch of police,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's not
I get
that-
heated
I get it. I get
and
it.
I get mad.
I
I'm sorry.
understand. It's within your right.
But if you're asking if I'm sound mind and body, yes, I'm sound. I'm more sound than probably half of the people around here
Probably more
that
than me.
have road rage.
Probably more than
So-
me too. I just want to make sure that you are okay.
I'm fine.
You have to understand from our perspective, we're outsiders here. And we
Right.
see you driving
Okay.
around with a mask in a scooter, and we
Okay.
just want to make sure you're
Would you like
okay.
to watch what I'm doing? Would you like to see?
No, I want
I can show you.
Questions.
Okay, good. 'Cause I can show you what I'm doing.
Okay. Can we just step to the side?
Sure.
So, Do you have any psychiatric history, sir?
No.
No. Have you ever been inpatient in the hospital
No.
before? Ever seen a therapist or a psychiatrist at all?
I don't know. No.
How long have you been doing this activism?
Since 2017, we've had a 501c3 here in New Jersey, sativacross.org. We're a legal 501c3. We fight for cannabis patients' rights and for the disabled. You'll see around the Bayonne, there's no wheelchair accessibility. So especially across the street here, there's no access on any of those stores. Not one store has access. So in Bayonne, we've gotten 45 ramps for people in Bayonne. We started by putting the camera in their face, but now we're donating ramps to them because it's more efficient and it's nicer to just donate ramps to people. So we're doing that.
What was the last place of business that you got a ramp for?
The last one was the place next to U-Haul, the car place. And the place across the street from them. The next to U-Haul is another car rental place, Surety or.
How do you guys collect your funds?
We get donations. We just take donations from people. Right now, I just checked our funds and we're down to $20. So we're not really that big, but we try.
How do you guys get your other activists?
Right now, we just did we got about 20 people together at a Salem County Courthouse yesterday for Willie Beamer. Willie Beamer is a medical marijuana patient in New Jersey who was arrested for growing 15 plants. We went down there with a bunch of activists and we protested, and they dropped the charges. They dropped his charges for growing weed. Yeah. He's a patient. So we're fighting for home grow rights for patients also. That's another thing that we fight for.
And protesting is within your right.
That's what we're doing.
Absolutely.
That's all this is.
I am just being called because
I can't believe they called you. I can't. They're busting my balls. They're really busting my balls.
I understand.
And I don't like it.
Perspective. So their perspective is that they want to make sure that everyone in the community is safe, and they are concerned.
They're not.
About you.
They're not. As long as we don't have a light here, we're not safe. We're not. And that's my contention.
So their perspective is that you driving around in the crosswalk can potentially put you in danger.
Yes. I 100% agree. Yeah. Yes, you're right.
But why would you want to put yourself in danger?
No. Everybody's in danger. We're all in danger. You're in danger. You use the crosswalk and you're in danger because people are not stopping. They're not stopping for the police. They don't stop for the police. I have a video. If you watch my videos, a cop and me walked across the street and they didn't stop for us 3 times.
How long have you been doing this in this crosswalk?
About a year. Ever since a blind person reached out to me. They said, we need a light here. And I'm like, oh.
We do need a light here.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
But it's a talking light for blind people. That's the thing.
I think all of the lights in Bayonne should be converted to talking lights.
Yeah.
I think it's.
You know how much a traffic light costs?
No.
Take a guess. You'll never guess.
$1,000?
Like the
Traffic light.
or the whole.
The whole thing.
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna say maybe $5,000.
No. Come on. You're not even close, man.
Like $100,000?
Keep going.
Oh, I have no idea.
Between $300,000 and $800,000.
How did they get the funds for
Yeah.
that?
The one on the ABC, I think, was $350,000. Talking light will probably be more because, got a nickel and dime this disabled, of course.
So how did you get that crossing light on 29th?
By doing this, by protesting, going in circles, having the cops come 20, 30 times. The people called the cops because they don't like when I film. They almost run me over. I put the camera on them. They don't like it. They call the cops. Sometimes they call good cops. Sometimes they call guys that want to bust my balls, like this guy. He just wants to bust my balls and call you guys. Officer, whatever his name is, Fabricant Dave. 30, whatever.
8,000. That's how many minutes on freedom from the P word through Unchained Leader. My name is Tommy Say. Today I'm one of the head coaches at Unchained Leader, but 2 years ago I was just a guy chained to the.
So I appreciate you complying with my question.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was mad because I thought you were one of this whole.
I have nothing to do with.
Okay, I'm a little heated when these guys are doing that to me and telling me that, they're going to arrest me. All right, well, I'm ready to go to jail then. Fine.
I'm not arresting you. I have no ability.
All right,
to do
but I'm
that.
telling you, I'm fine. I'm, and if you want to watch what I'm doing, you'll see I'm not insane. I'm actually trying to do something with a purpose. I'm helping people across the street. I'm going to help these cops across the street to their cars when they're done.
Have you ever gotten hurt doing this before, sir?
No. I've been assaulted doing wheelchair activism.
So are you, if you don't mind me asking, please feel free not to. Are you disabled?
Yes.
You are disabled.
Yes.
Is this your wheelchair?
Yes.
Okay. Are you able to ambulate? Like,
Yes.
Can you walk?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And you have been assaulted doing this before?
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
A couple of years ago, I went to a place my friend, and they sell wheelchairs in this place. And I knocked on. Yeah. And I went there. I said, "Excuse me, do you have a wheelchair ramp?" And she slammed the door in my face. I said, "We're going to sue you for $100,000." She comes running out of the store and starts smacking the crap out of me.
I'm sorry.
And so I took her to court. I said, "I'll drop the charges. We put a ramp in." She put a ramp in. I dropped the charges. That's the kind of energy we're
what
doing.
You're looking for.
That's what we're doing.
For accessibility for the disabled.
So that's what we're doing here. And we go through extreme. This is extreme. I know this is. I know it looks
Now
insane.
you understand why we were.
I
called,
get it,
because,
but it's supposed to be this way for a reason. We have to get that, because otherwise nothing's going to happen if we don't do anything about it.
So are you doing this with any intentions of wanting to harm yourself by ending your life?
No.
Or wanting to end someone else's life?
No. I'm trying to make it safer for everybody. I'm a Christian. I'm trying to make it better.
Do you think that religion impacts your life?
Yeah. I love Jesus. He's great. 68% of Jesus' miracles were for the disabled. 68%. Yeah.
Do you have a support system?
Oh yeah.
Who would you say is your support system?
My 501c3 and my church.
You go to church in Dale?
I know. I go to Liquid Church in Morris County. Yeah, it's a great church.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with them, but
Yeah,
I respect
it's awesome. I actually serve there.
How do you serve?
On the production team, I work on the video switcher. Right now, I'm not doing it. I took 6 weeks off because of World Cup Rugby, and I told them I'm off for World Cup Rugby, and they were laughing about it. They were like, "Okay." I'm like, "God's going to forgive me. He knows I love rugby. I waited 4 years for World Cup Rugby. I can't serve on Sundays. I'm sorry."
World Cup Rugby was a thing.
I just watched the game before I came here.
Where did you watch the game?
My house.
Do you live around?
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind me asking your address?
No, I can't give that right now.
Okay. I do need your demographic information.
Okay.
Can you write down your name and date of birth for me so that it's not on video so that other people don't see it? It's a blank piece of paper. I just need your name and your date of birth.
For you? I'll get a good shot.
There you go. Good shot.
Wait, just so that we don't get.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
What?
Your name. And I need your date of birth as well.
Okay, you're good? There you go.
I am.
Are you currently hearing new voices?
No.
I understand.
No.
I just want to make sure that you're not having any.
This is what this guy's doing to me. He's got me doing a mental evaluation.
I am doing a mental evaluation.
I know, but this is what he brought
They
on.
could call me.
I know.
Yeah.
This is what I have. I know. Okay, but no, I'm not hearing any
You're not
voices.
seeing
No,
things out
I'm
that people
perfectly
can't see.
sane.
Okay, do you feel like you're being followed or people are after you?
Well, what do you think?
Okay. Others.
Other than the police officers that are following and surrounding me? No,
So I'm
no.
talking serious.
No.
Do you feel like people are listening into your conversations? Do you feel like the FBI is after you?
No, I'm not paranoid. I'm perfectly fine.
I want to make sure that you're okay.
Yes, I'm sure.
I understand that we started off on the wrong foot, but I'm here
I
for
get it.
you.
I get
I'm
it.
here for the police. I'm here for your safety.
I get it. I get
and
it.
other people's safety.
And you're here for other people. I don't want to mess it up for anybody else that has to see you. So I will comply with whatever you want me to do. So I get it. I get it. I get it.
I really do appreciate it, sir. Do you have any questions for me?
No, but I'd like you to watch me to see what I'm doing. I really want you to see what I'm doing to see if you think I'm doing something wrong. Maybe you think.
I can't determine that. I really can't determine.
All right.
All I can determine is.
Well, yeah, you can. Off record, you could. You can in your mind, you could. You could say, hey, this guy's not crazy. He's doing the right
You
thing.
are currently a danger to yourself or a danger to others. That's all that's within my rights.
Right. Gotcha.
Okay?
Gotcha.
Okay. Thank you for answering my questions. I'm
You
gonna
got it.
speak with those officers.
All right.
Keep your wheelchairs home, dear.
Keep your wheelchairs home. Keep your wheelchairs home.
Keep your cancer home, dear.
Keep your cancer home. Keep your cancer home.
Keep your wheelchairs home, dear.
Keep your wheelchairs home. Keep your wheelchairs home.
Keep your cancer home, dear.
Keep your cancer home. Keep your cancer home.
Keep your wheelchairs home, dear.
Keep your wheelchairs home. Keep your wheelchairs home.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Okay. One, how is it? This is the first I've seen this. It's not new.
No, that's not.
Dude, that was awesome. I was here like narrating to Kathy because I took the headphones off so she could hear what's going on. Dude, I was really proud of you, man. You handled yourself like, like you knew you were there and everything you said was going to be recorded. So you're in effect establishing a whole pathway for whatever might come next and doing really good. But I loved when you reversed things a couple of times, and it was like, I don't know, man. I kept saying it was wonderful to have the mute button on. That I kept saying, she doesn't know you're like totally outdoing her,
Yeah, I have a question for Lexi.
Okay, well, hold on a second.
As an adult.
Yeah,
Specialist.
she's like, I want to make sure you're okay because this is not safe. I'm like, yeah, we're not safe. We need a light. None of us are safe here. Is there a question?
Okay, yeah, I had a question from Kathy. I don't know how to handle it. I don't do that live. That's why I muted myself. But like, did she ever after that? You had no contact with her after that. This was, obviously you had their point of view. You got all the proper video. That was, by the way, a really good thing, Mikey. Kudos, man. That's a really good way to put that together. I like that a lot.
So
but no, you were like, well, what do you think? I have one question. I wrote it down because I forget. Oh yeah. Okay. Did this happen after you had a joint resolution commendation from the New Jersey legislature for your activism?
Yes.
This was afterwards, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was looking at it going, that would be pretty good to go, yeah, I got a joint commendation from the legislature in New Jersey signed by Dick, Cody, yada, yada. It was sort of like you could have rubbed her face in that. And what I like about you, among other things, is that's not your nature to do. You didn't think to use that where the rest of the world does things to get something like that to rub in other people's faces, It's weird. I don't know. But that was very impressive. Definitely. How long had you
I had
been
to
doing that?
follow.
How long had that been your four corners before that? I think that was.
I was there for about 2 years.
I think we're asking too much.
At what point?
At least.
If you remember, I found out there was a place called Timbuktu in New Jersey, and found out that actually that square you go is 22 feet on the inside of the walkway. It's 22 feet each time, so it's 88 feet per revolution. And I did a trying to figure out a plus and minus and all about how many miles you went. And it turned out it's here in Mercer County, right around in Mount Laurel area. There's a Timbuktu. So you actually walked around there enough to go all the way to Timbuktu. There's a saying, by the way. Is that an old saying that like only young people know? I mean, only old people know?
It is an old person saying Timbuktu.
Yeah. There's a new old person saying, fuck that.
Some of those old things catch on. Some of them.
Yeah. No, that was good. That was good to see. So anyway, the whole thing that what was the conclusion, the actual clinical conclusion of that?
Oh, this is what's funny. I gave my name to her on a piece of paper. And because of that, it was actually entered into my medical record. So I actually have medical records of this whole encounter.
Well, good. That's a good thing.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
But that's also a good thing.
Yes.
On record. So what was the conclusion, though? They were there to see if you were okay. Were you okay in their opinion?
I was okay, and they said that they let me back into the community.
But how did they announce that to you? Was it in your mail? Did you just, how did
No,
anybody?
they just released me. The report said I was released back into the community.
Nobody said sorry we were fucking. Nobody said sorry we were fucking with you. Nobody said that. No, nobody apologized for interrupting a routine. Oh, and what happened with I love the part where she said, "Oh, is there anything you'd like to ask of me?" Yeah, will you stay and watch what I do so you can see what this is? Whoa!
Now,
Turn the
my job.
table so quick. Centrifugal force sent her into a wall with the speed of that turn, man. Holy crap!
Not my job to watch and observe you.
No, that was very good. That you did good.
Thank you. That was
Better than
a crazy day.
No, you held it in
No, I
good. You walked the line.
I did. I didn't fold under pressure.
No, you don't fold under pressure.
So let's thank the Mad Hatter, where you get those blunts fatter, and get your shatter,
Weird.
And your batter.
and you get your dab splattered on my dab bar. There's dab splatter on my dab bar, the Mad Hatter. So I blame Rob and Mario, Jimmy.
Before the dispensary or the sex store? No, the sex store. No, that's
Both. He wants both.
Frankie's next door. Well, yes. So it's where? No, that's just dispensary. Sex store's gone. So only dispensary. Right, yeah.
Or church. Come back to Sunday for church.
You can't dispense.
You get everybody in here.
Oh my, oh my, oh me, oh my.
I'll be out in a minute. All right.
So, yep, there we go. Rob, what are you doing? There's no stubble. Where do you see stubble? There's no stubble. There's there's no nair. There's nothing. There's nothing. If I cared about my body that much, I would lose this. I'd get liposuction. I'd get some liposuction if I really cared about it.
Do you have an adult size?
No.
That she puts you in?
And you touched my private parts with that shocker the other day.
You gotta say if I care about that.
You touched my
You don't
privates.
need to say that. We all know you don't care about that.
To head out.
We all want you to get air conditioning because you don't care about
we're
that.
leaving too. I don't care about it. Well, here I do care about this though. Here, well, thank you, Mad Hatter, for having us.
Yeah, man.
And get your shatter, Mad Hatter.
Hey,
Those blunts fatter.
hey, Mad Hatter taking a chance on Lefty. That says something good right there. It really does.
What's happened? Bankrupt? Yeah, they're going bankrupt now. Blaming me.
For like hormones?
Plus, while you're there, they need somebody thrown under the bus. Come on, man.
Hey, you need to put this podcast on the Mad Hatter channel. We're not on there. Got to put it up there.
Everything's still built. Do we have it?
Yeah. Give me the password. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll start doing that shit. So,
You know how to get in touch with me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have your information.
CMMMMMMMMNJ. CMMNJ. UFCW, Arlo Glass, Oprah Machine, and sativacross.org, where you can donate at sativacross.org. Be dialing sativacross.org. What does it say?
If you're on Facebook, you could have a Facebook fundraiser for sativacross.org by not doing anything. So like if you get something on Facebook and you're on Facebook, would you like to have a birthday fundraiser? Yeah, you can have they'll put it right out there, and has to be for a 501c3, so Sativa Cross is, and you don't have to do squat. Just make sure people see it, and it doesn't matter, because if it was 25, what did the last fundraiser have, Leslie? One person, Sue, you saved it from being a zero. You got $25 minus whatever they take out of $1.11 or something out of one donation. But anyway, I did that with a touch of my fingers, and you'll probably be getting that in about a week or two because it takes too long for you to get. I'm just saying, it's that easy.
Some people say, hey, I'd like a little more explanation.
Oh, look at that. Already 150 views and posted 40 minutes ago. Ah. Shit, man, that was really awesome. How could I have not seen that, by the way? And where do I review that rather than trying to get a repeat of this here? Is that on YouTube or anything? Mike? Lefty? Somebody?
Social Justice Water Pipe.
Social Justice Water Pipe on YouTube? In other words,
Yes.
if I want to watch it again, and I do, you know, I couldn't stop that and like start to assimilate how much I enjoyed it because I would miss something.
Okay.
Well, that video is going to get out there. Listen, that was like really, really good. You know, I mean, it was at the end. Yes, questions for me. She was really condescending, by the way. You know, she was talking to you like a person who might have some serious mental issues.
Okay, our list begins with Cheryl, Sabina, Diane, Gracie, Cindy Mae, Marie, Jack, Joan, Randy, Polly, Bill, Chad, Jeremy, Colette, Matt, Troy, Ress, Roger, Jay, Ella. Ella liked one of my posts today. And I'm like, how is Ella liking one of my posts? She's been gone for a long time. So I'm wondering if Alfredo was doing it. I was like, whoa. I noticed it right away. I'm like, whoa, Ella. I was like, man.
I like that Alfredo did that, though.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's really cool, man. That's the kind of guy he is.
Yeah.
When was this?
Today. One of my reels.
Man.
Yeah, it was one of my reels. Check my reels on Facebook reel, I think it was. I was like, what? Normally I don't check who likes it. I just happen to be checking. And I'm like, whoa.
You know, one thing, Alfredo had the GoPro on before I knew what a GoPro was. And he would come to our stuff, and does he have all these like archives? Did he fund anything that was like really cool that he, you know, where are you, Alfredo? That's like a triple sneeze. Ooh, never mind. That's a rare thing with me. I go quadro all the time, never three. But anyway, yeah, listen. That's
Okay.
that's really I'm really glad to hear you say that, especially during the reciting of people who died before they could see their dreams come true, you know. So for him to reply like that, pretty classy. Or he's trying to freak you out.
He's just messing with me. You know, now if somebody posts my grandma, Hattie Koshel, who's the next lane, I'm gonna freak out. Don't my grandma start posting on Facebook.
Yeah.
Hattie Koshel, Jackie, Anthony, Jake, Armando, Felicia, Lynn, Dan, Sean, Joyce, Lori, Frank, Brian, Flo, Carl, Thorne, Frank, Lorraine, Terry, Charlotte, Cher, Jay Bird, Michael, Marley, Colette, Brendan, Red, Rico, Lou, Becky, Lawanda, Chip, Paul, Lisa, Marcus, Gary, Julia, Wayne, Waxy, and Jeff.
Oh, yeah. And I got to tell you, how you end the podcast now, I don't want it to be lost on anybody to let Wayne Barini have the last word on ending the podcast like you do. That's pretty cool.
Okay, I will say good night.
Liz Lights Up. Thank you for joining us again.
Thank you
Please,
for having
anytime.
me. I love being here.
There's always something crazy going on here, so it's
Yeah, that was good. Thanks for being here. Really.
yeah, it's
That's
just
awesome, man.
Thanks for having me, and Jim. It was.
I
good to
mean,
see
you're riding a wave, but we all get to live vicariously through the possibilities with you. You know, and you're really great representation in that area. So we're pretty excited.
Hey, I'm learning too. This is a journey for me. So
We all are all the time,
Yeah.
man.
I will see you all on Thursday. I won't be here, but I'll be on
Okay.
camera.
okay. Sounds
All
good.
right?
All right, everybody,
Thank
take
you.
care. They shall grow not old as we that are left grow old.
This concludes our podcast.
Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning,
You eat it.
we will remember them.
Good end, dude, man. That was good. I love.
Well, it's
Wayne
Johnny.
Barini.
Johnny's the best producer. Look, Johnny's the best producer in the world. Look at him. He said you eat it. I said, okay, I'll play it, Johnny. I'll play that. I'll play that tune.
Yeah, man. All
I'll
right.
play that tune all.
You eat it. You eat
No,
it.
this is gonna end it.
You eat it.
I will play that all day long. Bye, Jim. We will remember them. See ya.
And then you can say, listen, I really like